Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, strong style nerd, strong style cinephile, and we actually had a honest to goodness Crisis on Infinite Earths teaser. No, it wasn't just, a clickbait title that somebody was throwing on a YouTube video to boost their views. No, we had an actual teaser. So let us geek about that for a scant few minutes because it was a trailer of like 10 seconds, literally. It was just a teaser of a teaser that touted Crisis on Infinite Earths as the biggest crossover ever, which we already knew that it was going to be. We saw a flurry of images, which included Black Lightning doing some Black Lightning things. We saw Oliver walking with Batwoman and with Mia, saying, "We've got your back," whoever he was talking to. We got a glimpse of a hero shot in a rock quarry, which if you're, again, a fan of Power Rangers or Super Sentai, you know that when they're at a rock quarry, you know it's a crossover and you know it's final battle time. So I'm kind of wondering if that's going to be the case for that. We already know from Canada Graph's BTS shots and video that there will be a battle with some of the heroes in the Anti-Monitor. I don't think it was in the rock quarry. From what I recall, I have to go back and check it again. But it remains to be seen how that rock quarry scene plays out. We've got Lex Luthor in that hero shot as it kind of pans up to past a few of the heroes and White Canary, Flash, Supergirl, and then you see Lex Luthor. So it remains to be seen what part he will play in the Crisis. Is he going to be on the side of the angels or the side of the demons? We shall see. We saw a brief glimpse of Brandon Routh as the Kingdom Come Superman, so that was cool to see. I'm actually, as I've said many times on this channel, I'm tired of Batman, I'm tired of Superman, but I genuinely like Brandon Routh, genuinely think he got screwed playing a good Superman in a very crappy Superman movie in Superman Returns. And if you look at comments he's made and talking about his playing the Kingdom Come Superman, it's kind of like his love letter to the role, his saying hello and goodbye to it all at the same time. So I'm anxious to kind of see his portrayal, not to mention if what the legends have to say about the fact that he looks like Ray Palmer, if we're going to get any sort of gags like that. But Crisis is coming. I anticipate we're going to get another fuller trailer soon. I'm almost like of two minds about it, where it's like I want to watch it because I just want to see the spectacle that's about to be coming before us. I don't want to watch it because I don't want to spoil myself on the story or anything that's going on. I just want to be totally shocked and just be in the moment, jaw-dropping, or feeling this or feeling that in the moment, not knowing anything that's coming. So I actually might try to avoid spoilers. I mean, I say that. Will it happen? I don't know. I may just be coming across a message board and somebody else spoils something for me inadvertently, so that can happen. Going into Crisis, I've said many, many times, and I don't know whether or not I'm kind of setting myself up for failure in this regard, where I've said Crisis can be used to reshape, reformat, retool the Arrowverse, which has become stale and formulaic in its approach to putting together these TV shows. There's always like team, such and such. There's always guy in the chair. There's like tech guy and sciencey guy and this and that. So it's like I really want them to get away from that. Will they? I don't know. But like I said, Crisis can be a scalpel that can be used to fix things. Will they do it? That is the big thing. And it's like, am I setting myself up for that desire, that expectation, that hope, only to be disappointed in the end? Sure, we'll get a cool 5-part story. I love crossover stories from the Chicago television universe with all their shows. With Homicide used to cross over with Law and Order, when the Law and Orders cross over, and the Law and Orders cross over with Chicago shows. I love crossovers of any and every kind. Of course, I'm a Power Rangers fan. I'm a Super Sentai fan. So when Super Sentai would cross over with the other Super Sentai teams, when Power Rangers would cross over with the other Power Ranger teams, when they had the anniversary comebacks, the Forever Red is still one of my favorite episodes for the, full-on Red Ranger team morph. Love that stuff. Love crossovers. So of course I'm into Crisis for this. But again, am I setting myself up for disappointment in my hopes, my lofty goals and expectations for this to fix some of the problems that ail the Arrowverse? Will it just be status quo, going forth? We already know this is kind of bringing about the end of Arrow. We've already got Mia transported to the present day in time. Will she stay there for the spinoff? Remains to be seen. Will it affect other shows going forth? I mean, we don't know if Legends is going to get renewed. We know like ratings have kind of been on a skid the last couple seasons. Supergirl, I believe I was reading stuff where the ratings on that were kind of like on a skid. So Will it affect that show? Probably not, because they've still got the season to go. That's the only thing about the Crisis happening earlier in the season as opposed to later in the season. If it was later in the season, they could kind of incorporate some of those executive decisions on the fate of various TV shows and maybe incorporate that into the writing and really have some earth-shattering, earth-changing, literally, events happen. But remains to be seen. Starts December 8th with Supergirl. I'm assuming we'll get a fuller trailer, which, you know, many of us will watch 50 million times over and over again just to get any kind of look or feel or glimpse of what's going to happen. But of course, we don't know what's really going to happen. So we're all fans, we're all geeks, we're all just waiting to see, you know, what develops on the Crisis. But anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Crisis. Got a short teaser, and am I setting myself up for disappointment with what I expect from Crisis? What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me, social media. And yeah, got so many videos. I'm backed up. I was in the ER tail end of last weekend, so I got behind with my Titans one. Really wanted to talk about that episode, what I liked about it, what I don't like about it, the fact that we're getting the Nightwing legend, the Nightwing lore from a totally different source. That was, I guess, fits in with what the show is. Still have some other questions about motivations for certain characters and that sort of thing. But anyway, get to that in another video. Just wanted to chat about Crisis teaser. So, let us geek.